Is Conspiracy Corp back with another one? And are the ancient pyramids power plants? I truly believe that the ancient pyramids was built through harmonic frequencies and through some divine power source from the Anunnaki. I'm gonna just get straight into it. If you don't know what the Anunnaki is, it was a race of giants and half giants, half angels, half deities, however you want to describe it. And I believe they helped man create the pyramids. And the pyramids were originally used to be as power sources that powered ancient Egypt. And they had technology and they developed a society that we still don't know about. It's parts of Egypt that are older than they say it is. Do you know that we are closer to Cleopatra than Cleopatra was to the true ancient Egypt? Egypt is that old. I think parts of the world are older than they say it is, and I think that the pyramids was developed to control frequencies and harmonics. Again, everything in this world is through electricity, through light. Um, Everything is energy. So again, they just had technology that we don't know about. Again, think about our technology. Everything we do now is wireless through transistors and receivers. Everything is digital. Everything can be transmitted. We just send in light signals. Even your eyes is just light. Everything you see is light, light, light everywhere. So I believe that the ancient Egyptians had a system for controlling energy through light sources in the pyramids. I also believe that they had battery packs, and that's why I think the Ark of the Covenant was one of the battery packs that they had in the ancient pyramid. Again, you got to think about it. They look like radioactive generators. They just had a form of radioactive energy and harmonic control that we just don't know about. It's so many frequencies that the human eye can't see. You know, it's colors and spectrums and dimensions that we can't see with our eyes. Animals can see them. Bats use echolocation. People see things in different realities. I know a bunch of people that don't live in the same world we live in. We all think we live in the same reality. We don't. Go look into the person next to you, and they probably live in a whole different reality that you live in. So again, I think that the pyramids was developed through a sophisticated ancient technologies. Again, aliens, deities, angels, whatever. It fell from the sky, and they gave man the technology to build the pyramids, and it's some form of harmonic frequencies. Because again, they still don't know how some of the sandstone and the limestone in the pyramids was created. And again, if you can see the cuts on the pyramids, I've done a bunch of research on this. It had to be cut with some sort of mechanical instrument. They just had a form of technology. Again, man is way older than they say it is, and recorded history is recorded history. Remember, history is created by those who write it. We all know history is subject to change by the people who write it. History is written by the winners. They change history whenever they want to. They doing it right now in Florida. They banning history books. So history is subjective to who's writing it, who's in the winner's position to write it. And especially because of white supremacy and stuff, they control the narrative of history. So I think that the world is older than they say it is. Again, if you do research on the pyramids, it had to be some sort of power plant, and you could tap into the frequencies and harmonics. And it's still things that we don't know, and it's still spectrums that we're discovering. So again, I'm getting a little bit more conspiracy wise with the show. I feel like y'all like that content more, so I like it too. I don't want to talk my ish, especially. And if I got a video coming on the Anunnaki. Again, Nephilim, Anunnaki, deities. I think they was a race of giants mixed with god blood who came down and taught humanity how to use stuff. Prometheus. Again, all of these biblical stories, all of these ancient Sumerian stories, stories from Babylon, all of these stories tell the same thing. Even some stories in the Bible tell of the Nephilims that came down to earth and from heaven. So again, all of these stories have foundations and and I just think it's more important to highlight some of the good things about the Middle East, especially with all the instability that's going on in the Middle East. You got to realize that people have been fighting over that land, Egypt, Israel, Gaza Strip for millennia. So again, this is just all part of it. They know secrets that we don't know. They just started discovering a way to get hieroglyphics in the past 100 years. So they still uncovering text and stuff like this. But again, if you know what you know, I believe it's harmonic frequencies that man can tap into, and you notice. Again, if you don't think energy is real, go take a fork and put it into an outlet in energy. You'll see energy is very real, and a human is not a very good conductor. But if you can channel your frequencies like a radio, I believe we all radio stations. We all operate on our own frequency, and that's why you're able to tap into other people's frequency. Life is just like a radio dial. So again, I believe the ancient Egyptians had some form of technology, and I'll go more into this in a future episode. This is my first one I'm doing on this, where I go deep into stuff. But feel free in the comment section. Do you think the ancient pyramids as power plants? What do you think their purpose was? Can we talk about it?